long time, but we gonna get into that. Now, as far as King Von, a lot of people just want to insert him in this so quick, just because in previous lives before this, he was dissing FBG Duck, like always. I mean, that's nothing out of the ordinary for an op to be doing. Now, on another note, like I say, it's people in the group that's offshoot people that don't rap and that's never on camera and that you probably don't know about, that's probably family, that you can't account their actions to anything and know what they're up to. So, like I say, you can't toss around certain people's names just because people going through it, man. You know, when you into the streets, man, it could be a lot of things that push that situation to happen. Now, we gonna get into the situation of what happened, and we gonna get into some things that could prevent other people from probably even going through this. Now, this is the live just before it happened. Now, if you're reading this comments, you know what I'm saying, you see a lot of bogus comments, and, you know, it's a lot of things that can be looked at inside this live that could have led up to this, because like I said, the ops is always on live, and this is why people got to stay away from lives, because at the end of the day, this live stuff done claimed more lives than any amount of, you know what I mean, war could have created right now, bro, because of the simple fact that you giving people location. We were just speaking on location dropping in videos back, and a lot of people don't take that into account, because a lot of people not thinking with clear minds, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you out here and you zoomed it, you know what I'm saying, not to say it was the tree, not to say it was none of that, but when you up on substances, whether it's, you know, alcohol or anything like that, you're not all the way on cue, and people got to learn how to just do that when it's time to be in the house and wind down, because it can cost you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're not as alert as you think you are. You don't care as much as you think you do care. You know what I'm saying? Certain actions wave when you got that tree up in you. You feel what I'm saying? You get more prone to laziness and, you know what I'm saying, you know, motivated to do something that you planned to do the previous day before, such as workout or anything. You know what I'm saying? You might was going to work out, but then as soon as you hit the blunt, you like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing about this, man. This live is what I think claimed his life, bro, because that's the only way somebody would have known. They said that he was talking with the person who did that just before that happened. You feel what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing about it. They say Duck was trying to hit back, but his 30 stick was a Pro Mag. And if anything, know anything about magazines and firearms, man, the only way you can use a Pro Mag in a firearm is if it's double spring with Wolf Springs. It's a company that makes springs, magazine springs, called Wolf. And you got to buy two of them, and you got to, you know what I'm saying, join them together and then put it in there to make it stronger type. You see what I'm saying? You just can't use a regular Pro Mag because they're cheaper mags. You know, you want to always go with factory magazines. And that's something that I think claimed his life. You know what I'm saying? Because they say his 30 stick jammed or whatever, you know, and like I say, he ended up getting hit inside, you know, the groin area, and ended up, you know what I mean, taking one to the chest and one to the neck or something like that. So it's like, with that being said, man, the two people that he was with, you see what I'm saying, ended up, you know what I mean, suffering the same injuries, but at the same time, they are expected to make it through. Now, with that being said, man, I want to let people know this. Just because you carry one all the time, that don't necessarily mean that, you know what I mean, you're going to make it through or that you're safe. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to make sure y'all firearms is always cleaned at all times. If y'all want to be out here going to war, y'all got to make sure y'all got them stainless steel guide rods and recoil springs in y'all firearms. If y'all want to go out here, and make sure they durable. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't always the brand. It's all about durability and reliability when you're choosing firearms. It ain't always about capacity as well. You know, it's all about preference, but make sure, you know, you just don't follow the trend of just going with certain brands. You know what I mean? They said he had a Glock or whatever, but it wasn't the Glock, it was the Pro Mag. You know what I'm saying? Because most Glocks are known to work with Pro Mags, but no, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, bro. There's certain things and tweaks that people make to their magazines to the point where you may not know people that made theirs work, and they not giving you the all the way game. And I don't want to make this all about firearms on this one, but this is what claimed this man's life behind an unreliable magazine because the gun was up on the ground jammed. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't because all of it was, you know what I'm saying, dumped out. The whole mag was dumped. That wasn't it. Because if that was that, it would be in full cockback mode. You see what I'm saying? That ain't even like, that's like a press check right there. You know what I'm saying? How you get the tip of your burr and press check it to see if it don't have no loaded chamber indicator or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how that was. So it's like, that little mistake, man, cost them, bro. And you know what I mean? If that's so-called the person who did that, you know what I mean, firearm that's up on the ground and that FBG dust, then his fingerprints is at the scene. So either way, you know what I'm saying? It's a messed up situation, bro. Know what I mean? And this just goes to show you, man, that you gotta watch how you get up on this IG Live. You gotta watch who you know around you, because people can be following people everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what's been happening, man. Now, Lil Durk went straight on IG Live after this happened, and he was caught, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing little singing and dancing and acting like he having a good time. And, you know what I mean, what he's supposed to do? He ain't had nothing to do with that as far as him being there. So, can he live his life? You feel me? I mean, if he a op, I mean, what he supposed to do? Act sad? I mean, you know, y'all can't keep on egging this on, and then when people do what they supposed to do as a op, y'all sit up there and y'all get mad at that person, bro, when y'all the same ones egging this on. Nobody tried to never stop this or none of that, and people is already blaming Dirt and blaming King Von, and, you know, FBG Duck had a lot of ops, bro, not just them. But with that being said, man, you know what I mean, I just want to see what's going to come of this, man. I feel like, you know what I mean, we got to wait instead of throwing out all these names. They keep getting on Lil Durk for, you know what I'm saying, getting on live after it happened or whatever and flashing his chain and stuff like that. But hey, man, that's his money and that's his life. He do what he want to with it. So with that being said, man, how y'all feel about what happened with FBG Duck, man?